Rosa in the wild places is Flavortown. Formerly a calm place, Flavortown is filled with people and monsters from all over Eualia, and some from outside it as well, drawn to the same place for one goal, the pursuit of greater flavor. It even has some of its own unique beings living there, drawn to the unique sheer flavor present in Flavortown. Other things are occasionally pulled there as well, though. Some are drawn there never to return by eating excellent food and earning a one-way ticket to Flavortown. In recent times, the fierce red dragon, Guy Fury, has descended on the village, however. In addition to his hoarding of food, Guy Fury has a habit of descending randomly into Flavortown, choosing a restaurant, and forcing them to feed him. If he doesn't like the offered food, he roasts the cooks and burns the restaurant to the ground. Between his random demands for food, his alarming mannerisms, and how offensive his dyeing of his unique mane is, a group of valiant adventurers, once happy residents of Flavortown, have decided to leave Flavortown behind.
I'm excited.
Let's do this!
Alrighty. So, you all are going to, you all meet up in a place called Johnny Garlic's. It is a place run by a sentient bulb of garlic named Johnny. So you all meet in a tavern in a dark corner. I can only assume you are all wearing dark hoods pulled over your faces as well. Please pull them back.
Nah.
Please pull them back and introduce your character.
Baker Casabruts is a small, surly-looking dwarf, as dwarves are wont to do. He's wearing a chef's toque with several dozen folds in it, indicating he knows several dozen ways to make eggs. He's carrying with him a rolling pin, a shield, and way too much armor for somebody who's at a tavern.
Of course. What weapons does he wield?
A rolling pin?
Brilliant. Brilliant. Alrighty. Sadok, would you introduce your character?
Yes. Skia Grisso, Ashaquisk, courtesy of Roll20's inspiration.
Inspiration for figuring out a way to pronounce that.
Like I mentioned in the Discord earlier, he's a lizard folk connoisseur of good eating. Not a chef himself, but one who consumes. Because he came here because he heard that Flavortown is where the people who make the best food are. I leave it to your imagination whether that's people who make good food or people who make good food. Yeah, other than that, also very heavily armored, wielding a exceptionally sharp knife and a large plate as a shield. Also has a fork stuck into his belt that he can pull out and dine civilized after things are dead.
Of course. Flint, round us out, will you?
Alright, so I am Naga Jolakia, aka known as the Ghost Pepper, or just Pepper. Is a ghost wife's halfling monk, the Sun Soul? Yeah, Sun Soul monk. So she, small, surprisingly darker skinned for a ghost-wise halfling, but usual monk vestments, but also including a little bit of an apron, and carries a giant wooden spoon as a quarterstaff, and has a large thing of hot sauce on her belt, because she is a connoisseur of hot sauces and creates her own, and has come to Flavortown to show everyone here about the wonderful flavor of her ghost pepper hot sauce.
Have you met any of the Sriracha elementals?
I'm sure if she hasn't already, she is looking forward to meeting them and comparing notes. But she does speak Ignan, so...
Alright. Alrighty. So, you all are in Johnny Garlic's. I'm going to drop you real quick onto the into the tavern. Drop your tokens in if you wish, or a token. Alrighty. So you are in the tavern. Johnny comes by your table. A sentient bulb of garlic comes by your table and asks, "Well, howdy, folks! You want any of them that good flavor?"
So much good flavor!
If you're heavy into that garlic bread, I'd like to take some.
Well,
Now, what do you think I am? One of them cannibal garlics? Nah, they's all on the other side of town. You gotta go to them if you want garlic bread.
My apologies.
It's no problem. We're all just looking for flavor here.
What's the spiciest thing you got?
Oh, I got some bits from one of them sriracha elementals. You want some?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! He slips back behind the bar and pulls out a jar that is positively glowing with some red liquid inside of it.
Oh yeah!
Here you go!
Thank you! Just take that and just takes the hot sauce off of her belt and mix it together into some terrifying concoction.
By the nacho crown of Flavortown, what is that?
This, good sir, is the Ghost Pepper Special! Mark III!
Well, I'll be damned. That looks fucking fantastic! Let me have some of that. You can have that sriracha stuff for free.
Absolutely. Here you go. And just give him some.
He takes a bit of it. The garlic immediately around his mouth changes color. It goes more to the color of cooked garlic as opposed to the fresh garlic he was before. Hoo-wee! That is some damn fine flavor. What about you boys? You got any flavor to pay for your flavor? Get some flavor swapping going? Ooh, I do like some swapping.
Ski is not chef. Ski merely eats.
Ah, you just looking for the flavor. That is all right. We are all on the path to flavor here.
I'm looking around. I'm not seeing anything sturdy enough. I suppose you could eat it. But could you fight with it?
Why are you fighting with food?
Ha!
This is flavor time.
How am I supposed to win the great Bragstone bake-off with food that I does not fight?
Well, I'm garlic. I'll fight for you.
If you
It's only
want
one of
some
you.
to kick, have some of this. Put some hot sauce on whatever he gets.
There's no hot
Yeah,
sauce
give me
on
some
it.
of that sriracha ghost
Kick
pepper
your
shit.
ass?
I will get on fire and I will fight people for you.
Ghost
You let
pepper,
me
you
on
say?
fire, I will fight whoever the fuck you want. I'll fight the sun.
Yeah, fuck off, son.
He takes a bite of the ghost pepper white bread. Ha! The spirits of my ancestors are ready to kick some ass. I may need more of that, little lady.
Might have to start paying for that, but hell yeah. Let's do this.
Does Ski want in on this?
Ghost pepper bread?
Sure. Why not?
All right. You take it. It burns, but it burns so good. Burns so good. You can understand why this, why Johnny Garlic has, why. You can understand why. Oh my God, why Pepper is in Flavortown. She's got that good flavor going with her spice. So yeah, you can head to your table. Johnny will come by in a moment and provide you with an assortment of flavorful drinks for you to try out. You walk by some fellows who look like donuts, a hamburger barmaid, a series of chicken wings, some of whom are doused in what looks like hot sauce, others of whom are merely breaded. And as you pass by, by way of greeting, they all call out, "Chicken wing!"
To be like, Ghost Pepper! Goes by.
All right.
Seemed
Now
appropriate.
take a seat and enjoy the flavor. Alrighty. So, y'all want to escape from Flavortown?
Right now?
Do it.
Why would you want to escape? This is fucking awesome.
Food's okay here, but I really could have used some garlic. Well, maybe we still can.
Are you gonna kill and eat Johnny Garlic?
I mean, probably not.
Don't kill him. He's fucking awesome. He's gonna fight.
Yeah, that's what you do with your food. You fight it, and then you eat it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, you're in Johnny Garlic's. It's in the worst part of town, a place called The Dive, where all the dive bars are. Guy Fieri seems to enjoy dive bars for some reason, so a lot of people built dive bars in this part of town. You can see the coast of the island visible in the distance, and a boat could be found there if you wanted it. Legend says that similar to how good food will give you a one-way trip to Flavortown, the absolute worst food in Flavortown will give you a one-way trip out. Or will you try and kill Guy Fieri himself and free Flavortown from his tyranny? Or knowing you guys do some other bullshit that I had no way of anticipating.
I vote we kill Guy Fieri. Not to save Flavortown, but because I've always wondered what dragon tastes like.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to bring it with this hot sauce.
Indeed.
I'm wondering, if
Dragons,
I could
yep.
be hotter than a fucking dragon, that would be amazing.
Sprinkle them on the muffins. Or cupcakes. Yeah, let's do it.
So you want to kill Guy Fieri?
Just for the ingredients.
I mean, think about it. He's eaten
for the
a
bragging
ton
right.
of tasty things after, taking over Flavortown. So that means he must be really tasty, right?
Not all of them are tasty. That's where he roasts the shit out of the chefs and
Right. Well, I mean, that's understandable.
alrighty. So you
Burns, I
wanna
mean, it might as well be somebody's taste buds.
He only burns things to the ground. He roasts the chefs.
Are his rhymes fire?
You better fucking believe it. Alrighty. So, make perception checks, everyone, please. Alrighty. So, Ski and Baker, and yeah, fuck it. Pepper too. You all hear the beating of enormous wings overhead. And they are getting close.
Oh, fucking already? I haven't even put any of this shit in my drink yet.
Alright. The beating of wings gets closer and closer and closer until, with a thump, something lands outside and begins knocking against the door. Hey! Open up in there! I want to see if you're worthy of this trip to Flavortown you got. Johnny Garlic. Johnny begins to sweat as he heads towards the door.
The sweat is just from all the ghost pepper that he's taken.
Possibly. And he opens the door. What would you like, sir? Mr. Fiery? It's Guy! Guy Fiery. Now tell me, Mr. Johnny Garlic. First test. Do you like my mane? No, sir. No! No! Oh, you are just the definition of stupid in Flavortown. He extends his neck and snaps up Johnny Garlic.
Eating raw garlic.
Ugh. Terrible. Just terrible. Too much spice. Wonder if he had something spicy before. Too much
spice! Ah, no such thing!
Hey! Who's saying there's no such thing as too much spice? This is Flavortown.
Yeah, and there's no such thing as too much spice. It's like good shit.
Guy Fiery kind of moved closer to the window over here and pokes his head in. I like you. You got spice. Make sure you don't get too much spice. Or you might get burned. Guy Fiery, just by way of example, is going to snort some flame from his nostrils and light the bar on fire.
Ah!
No, the alcohol burn!
So you have a nice pool of fire right in front of you that has engulfed the hamburger waitress and one of the chicken wangs. What do?
I'm gonna make toast. Jumps up on the table, sees the perfect flame, and proceeds to toast a piece of whole wheat bread.
Pull the chicken wing out of the fire before it gets too burnt. No, you don't want things too well done. And then I'm gonna start eating it.
Pepper's just gonna like jump up, walk through the fire like it's no problem, and then just like dump some of her hot sauce on top of the bread.
You fucking degenerates. The Red Dragon's coming to the tavern. It's fucking burned 2 people and it's gonna burn down the rest. Let's make toast and eat the victims.
Look,
Make
if
toast and
he
eat
didn't
some
want to
buffalo
be
wings.
eaten, he shouldn't have been a delicious-looking chicken wing. Not my fault.
Oh, he was just asking for it.
Forget
He
it,
was.
forget it, Johnny Garlic. It's Flavortown.
All right. Baker, you whip out toast. Roll for toast.
I don't know, what kind of ability check would that be? I know I'm proficient.
Oh, I'm gonna for actual preparation, I guess Dex.
BAM!
Ooh, yeah,
That should be
so you did.
plus 4 minus 1, so plus 3, 16, 19.
Okay. So you have you make
Toast
pretty
strong
good
enough
toast.
to take out an orc helmet at 20 paces.
Yes, you make toast strong enough to consider it a throwing dagger. It will, however, burst apart, or the crust at least will burst apart in a shower of crumbs, whatever you do. So
Meh.
don't use it anywhere where you don't want to have to clean up the crumbs.
Meh.
Ski, you bite into the. Actually, shit. Pepper poured hot sauce on your toast, didn't she?
Yep.
So assume, for the purposes of. Assume that if you use it against anybody, it will do an extra 1d6 spice damage.
Fuck yeah.
Ski, you go find the chicken wing, you pull him out of the fire. He looks briefly up at you with the last life in his eyes, and he says, "Thank you." And then you bite into him, and he screeches, "Ah! She
Yes, that is what you are.
As you rip the flesh out of him and he dies. He is, however, extremely delicious. Yeah, he's probably a bit overdone. Guy Fury didn't exactly pay close attention to the heating of this particular chicken wang. Oh,
Oh yeah, we should probably do
all
all that
right.
shit.
He peers at what you guys are doing in response to his lighting the bar on fire. And as the fire begins to spread, he looks at the rest at you all and I like you. You focused on the flavor, not the hoity-toity bullshit that Anthony Bredin, or however the fuck you pronounce his name, is all on about. The actual flavor. Tell you what, you come find me at the top of the Flavor Hill. Me and my buddy, my good buddy, Flavius Brothchild. We'll give you some flavor you'll never forget. He snaps his teeth at you a little bit. What do you say to that? You fucking degenerates.
Eye. Or nose.
As long as you take back that there's no such thing as too much spice.
Too much spice always gets in the way of too much flavor. That's what I'm all about. See you around, Spice Girl. Guy Fiery, unless you all are going to do something about it, starts flapping his wings again to take off.
Were we going to deal with that?
I came here to find the strongest flavor in Flavortown. He looks where the dragon was. If anyone has it, it's Guy Fiery.
Oh boy.
Like, first of all, rude, pointing at her sauce. Second of all, are we going all the way up there to find the spice and then kill him, or we should just do that now?
I ain't got better plans.
Fair.
Nor I.
Are you gonna try and kill him now, or are you not?
I think if we get him now, he's just gonna fly. We need to get him in a cave.
That's fair. I can only fly so much.
That's what you think.
Yeah. If we're gonna fight something flying, I need to get on top of it first.
Phrasing?
I was about to say, you've only just met the dragon. It's very sudden.
Did not mean to click that. Anyway. Well, you know.
Also,
I got
just this
nothing.
entire time, she's just been standing in the middle of the fire.
Yeah, I'm merely resistant.
Only resistant. You scrub. Alrighty. So, without further ado, Guy Fiery will leave, flying off with another little puff of flame to light the rest of the place on.
Blah. This place has lost its atmosphere.
The other entities in there begin to run. The chicken wing screaming, "Chicken wing!" The donut screaming, "Donut! Donut!"
So they're all just food
Casually
Pokemon.
strolling out, Ghost Pepper!
They're basically, they're basically Pokemon. There is, however, one Steak who is wearing a cape, and as he spots the fire, he eagerly runs over to it and and makes muscle poses in front of it whilst letting himself be seared. Oh yeah, baby! Feel the burn!
Not too much! Well done is terrible!
Alrighty, so in here in Flavortown, y'all are in the worst part of town, the dives. There are several other paths to the top of Flavor Hill, where Flavius Rothschild and Guy Fury wait. There is the drive-in portion of town, the diner portion, which is occupied by the one where the most of it is occupied by a high elf fellow named Anthony Bradine, um, a high elf who despises what he sees as the lowbrow cuisine of Flavortown, like where you are. Um, you also see the pyramid of Pharaoh Gordian Ramses visible on another path that you might take. Or you can stop by the drive-in of Paladine, who's known for using way too much butter, but will always supply free carriages for use in her drive.
Let's stay away from the butter lady. It hits out my pepper. But that Gordon guy is pretty cool. I think that Pharaoh guy would fucking get along with us.
Sounds good.
You want to go say Pharaoh Gordian Ramses?
Fuck yeah!
Alright, let's do it.
Alrighty. So, you take the center path directly towards the pyramid of Sir Gordian Ramses, former pharaoh of Flavortown, now entombed beneath it. You pass by many of the wonders of Flavortown as you go. The pizza manhole covers atop its groundbreaking sewer system, the pools of frying oil for the community pools, the dumplings that they use as beacons upon the water, the cones of meat used to direct the carts that go through the street. All the wonders of Flavortown. Eventually, however, you begin to see a different class of thing around Pharaoh Ramses' tomb. You see dried meats like jerky walking about. You see kimchi and surströmming heading around. You see what looks like an elemental of blue cheese strolling the streets. And you see bottles containing fine wines walking through the streets, supported by sentient corks holding them aloft.
Well, this is just fucking delectable.
Mmm. This is where you can find some properly shaped foods. Boomerang croissants, baguette lances.
As long as I can cover it in hot sauce, I'm good.
Speaking of, can you do me a favor? Put some of that on this. He hands her the dagger toast.
Alright. Takes a bottle, opens it, hits the top. There you go.
Alright. Now that'll have a kick.
Fucking yeah, I'll kick your ass.
Maybe a
Exactly.
bit of that burn to it. Alright.
Okay. So we're going to see the pharaoh? Or just get
You
through
have to pass through his pyramid and out the other side if you want to keep Flavor Hill alive.
Alright then.
Alrighty. So, you head towards the Ghost Pyramid. Walls encircle the rest of Flavortown around it. The only way forward is through. The door is flanked. Sorry. The door is flanked by a pair of what's the name of them? Amphoras, I think? Old containers. The old clay containers.
Yeah, amphora.
An amphora. The door is flanked by a pair of amphora. Upon your approach to the door, two spiraling snakes of honey appear, rising from the amphora. They each clutch a large barbecue fork in their mouths. One of them attempts to speak past the barbecue fork.
What?
Could you do me a favor and take the fork out of your mouth?
The one snake looks very confused for a moment, or as confused as you can when you're a snake made out of honey. Then he suddenly realized there's a look of realization that comes over his face as he spits the fork out and says, "Oh, sorry. Forgot I didn't have hands.
Happens to the best of us.
As I was attempting to say earlier, halt! You attempt to enter the tomb of the great Gordian Ramses. Art thou ready?
Fuck yeah,
The
let's do
door,
this.
Yes.
Always.
the door will shut behind you. There is no way forward but out. Go forth. Seek your flavor. And go onwards to Flavor Hill.
Right. Just cracks knuckles.
Alrighty. So, with that, the door opens behind them. They wave you. What the one still carrying a barbecue fork waves you onward with the fork. The other one says, "Go, brave tasters! Go, ye critics, ye connoisseurs! Go, ye seekers!" Oh God, I need a drink. Go, ye seekers of flavor! Go forth and seek the master. Go seek Gordian Ramses, first of his name.
If we go fifth, do we get a toaster?
Okay.
No, if you go fifth, I don't know what you get. Do they get anything for being fifth? He says, turning to the other snake. I get nothing for being fifth. What?
Yeah, let's just
They
go.
They continue to argue for a little bit.
Pepper's just
Alrighty.
whistling and going ahead.
Yep, it's rolling in.
Alrighty, so you stroll on into the pyramid. The door shuts behind you. As you enter the pyramid of Gordian Ramses, first of his name. So y'all are down towards the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those fucking challenge room quests, isn't it?
The fuck's a challenge room quest? You hear an echoing voice come through the pyramid.
Gonna have to find clues to the next open the door or some nonsense.
I don't know. The door here looks open.
If I can't melt it with my fucking hot sauce, I'm not gonna get through much.
You have vastly overestimated the seriousness of this adventure. Let me tell you that. Vastly. And I didn't know that was even possible.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
No, it's really all in character. Just like, fucking don't have time for this.
Take a peek down this hallway while they're doing that.
Oops.
Oh God, I see just the eyes of something.
That
Oh
was
my god.
completely accidental. I swear. I didn't mean to just show its eyes.
It's hilarious, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Fuck.
Oh, hey, girl.
You see 3 hamburger barmaids standing in a line across the center of this room. He who seeks the flavor key must answer me my questions free.
Fucking I knew it was a challenge.
Step forward if you wish to answer. But be warned.
Okay, I'll step forward.
I'll try.
You! What is your name?
Skiagrasso Ashaquisk.
What is your favorite hamburger topping?
Another hamburger.
The burgers all cock their heads in unison. What is the capital of Assyria?
Toronto?
Fuck off!
It's Ontario, you idiot.
What's the capital of Assyria? Toronto? You fucker. Wrong answer!
Oh, fuck. It's a boring conversation anyway.
You have a feeling that somewhere in the multiverse, some maple leaf loving entity is raging.
Incidentally, does anyone here actually know the answer?
I looked it up at one point just because of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The Ashur.
Yep. I looked at it as a Harry Potter personality quiz. What is the capital of Assyria? A. What? B. Where? C. Who? D. Assur.
E. Toronto, which is obviously the correct answer.
You can go fuck yourself.
Ottawa, damn it.
Toronto's only the capital of Ontario, too, despite being 4 times the size of Ottawa. Ottawa's useless.
More you know.
Yeah, that's definitely the point of this, is for me to educate you about the geography of...
We're edumabated.
Sure. You've been edubated. Alright. The hamburger barmaids won initiative, apparently. So they are going to... They're going to act first. Skeet, the one directly in front of you, is going to unhinge its bun from the back and try to swallow you.
Kinky?
Does a 17 hit your AC?
No.
Alright. It's then going to take out its lettuce and tomatoes and start trying to beat you with them. An 18?
Also no. 23 AC.
God damn.
Plate mail and a +2 shield.
Fair enough. All right. The one on the right is going to step to the wall and hit a button that's going to open a pit underneath well, actually, underneath Pepper. I think they assumed in the building of this that that the answer would be further back. Pepper, make a dex save, real quick. Yeah, that'll do it. You managed to avoid falling into the pit. You are teetering on the edge, but are not imminently going to.
Hey,
At the bottom, at the bottom of it, you see some spikes drizzled with a familiar-looking red. You can smell the fumes coming from the bottom. That is strong.
Ooh, actually, that might not be so bad.
The last burger barmaid is going to come around and take another couple of attacks at. Nope, nothing yet. Nothing yet. I might need to upwardly balance later things. Not Guy Fiery, but Ski, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off bonus action. Use my shield to try to shove the one on the left. Acrobatics or athletics from it.
Not good, not enough.
I'm gonna knock it prone then.
All right.
And make a pair of attacks with my knife.
Damn. Alrighty. Alright. You go for you pull out your steak knife? Butter knife?
It's a very, very sharp it's more of like an all-purpose knife. I guess mostly for steak or other meats.
Alright. You pull out your all-purpose meat knife, and you get a couple of good hits in on the one lying on the ground, and it screams, "Ah! My buns!"
I guess I'll move up here just to give other people room to maneuver.
You do take an opportunity attack from the one on the ground. It's going
to be at disadvantage, though. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they've done such an amazing job at hitting me so far.
Yeah, they miss. Alrighty. Pepper, you're up.
Alright, so which one's on the ground currently?
The one on the left. I will tag it red.
Well, it's gonna get off teetering the edge of this thing, jump over here, and start saying that was not cool, even though I'm sure that hot sauce is pretty good, and then just starts wailing with her giant spoon on the one on the ground.
Alright. Hit him with the spoon!
Oh, that should definitely be more. I kept trying to put it as dex, and I kept putting it as. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 7 points. I need to adjust the.
Alright. Yes, please adjust that.
Yeah, I kept setting it. I kept setting it as finesse or dex, and it kept changing it back, which is great.
Alright, no worries. No worries.
That's
we got
looks like your to hit's also using strength.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. You smack her a couple times.
Though I guess that wasn't even at advantage, but oh well.
This is it's gonna sound dirtier than I meant it to when I first thought. You smack the barmaid a couple times with your big spoon.
That's how I found in this establishment.
You
No kink shaming.
You catch her top bun briefly, and knock that off her off the top. So her eyes are kind of out of unable to see, but she does feel it when your next spoon goes in and scoops off a bunch of the condiments on her. No! My condiments!
And then she is going to use a couple key points, pull out the ghost pepper hot sauce, take a swig of it, and then blow out a burning her own version of burning hands as a searing what was it called? Searing arc strike on those two.
Alrighty. So what am I making? Deck saves. Oh, they're not good. I lied. Two or fuck. Only one of them is in the way. Yes. Where are you firing at?
It'd be out in this direction for both of them. It's a 15-foot cone.
All right. So the one on the ground, prone creatures make deck saves at disadvantage, don't they?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I'll get it up real quick.
Nope, never mind. They don't. All right, so that's a 20 and a 15 then. So they both make their saves.
So 9 damage.
This one, the one that was prone dies regardless, though, and this one takes 9 damage. She dies screaming, "My condiments! Why would you take them from me? They were the only way I was different from Shake Shack."
And then just put some hot sauce on it. There you go, now you're different.
Pour one out for In-N-Out. Alrighty, Baker, you're up.
Okay, first hop across the pit. Get there. Actually, get up there. And then he's going to take out a croissant, throw it in the air like a boomerang, and it starts orbiting him, smacking all of his enemies as it does.
Croissant Spirit Guardians. Alrighty. That's one way to interpret spirits coming out to protect you.
It flits about me in a 15-foot radius. There's only 2 left, so.
Oh, that's true. Alrighty, so they both take full damage. They scream as the croissant bounces off them. Oh! I am so shocked right now. You just threw a croissant at me.
I'm not going to do anything with my bonus actions, that's my turn.
Alright. Well, it's back up to them. One of them is going to try and eat pepper. So they try and eat you, and I assume a 14 misses. Pepper.
Yep.
14 miss you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
22 hit you.
That one will, yeah.
Alrighty. So she fails on eating you. Does the 18 hit you?
No.
Alright. So she fails on eating you, but then she pulls out her lettuce and tomatoes, and she misses you with the lettuce, thankfully. She does give you a good smash with the tomato. So you take...
Not the fruit! Not the fruit!
Yeah. Roll a wisdom save for me real quick. Or actually a charisma save. It would be a charisma save. Alright. Take 5 psychic damage from the embarrassment of being covered in bits of tomato from a barmaid, from a hamburger barmaid. And take 16 bludgeoning damage from being hit by a giant tomato.
Great.
The other one's going to move over and try and attack. And misses entirely again. Speaking of, Ski, you're up.
We'll start with a bonus action to knock the one on the right down.
Alright. They can't beat that, so... Why do you have
Sorry, that was an
advantage?
advantage? Yeah, that was from last time, so that should actually be a 13.
Still works.
And this is why I have advantage.
A
This is
16
really
will
horrible.
actually not quite get him, but a 20 definitely will. So which one are you going for?
The one on the right.
Oh, right.
So yeah, that first one was a 2 and a 5 for the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you catch her with your steak knife. You cut a good chunk out of her bun. But other than that, she's...
Wait, they were supposed to take damage from Spirit Guardians because they started their turn in the effect.
They did. My bad. What's your save DC?
One sec. 17.
Alright, so one of them makes it, one of them does not.
It's a crappy roll though. For damage, 11.
Twas. Yeah, alright. So we got one very wounded as the croissant swings around and smacks it again. And the other one manages to dodge the worst of it. I find it really weird that I'm making wisdom saves for a flying croissant.
Wise people would step out of the way. Unwise people get hit in the head.
Sure, let's go with that.
Roll to survive. I mean, roll survival.
Yeah, sure. Pepper, you're up.
Time for the spoon! Spoon!
You
Oh, wait.
give him the
Oh, wait.
plus
Keep
2
forgetting.
spoon. Which one are you going for? The one right ahead of you?
The one that's on the ground.
That's the one that's marked in red. This one over here.
Oh, shit. Never mind. Okay, so just that one then.
I mean, you're also not rolling with advantage for that one.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know, you go for the one right in front of you with your spoon.
Mm-hmm. And then actually... You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna...
What do you shout as you kill the hamburger barmaid with your spoon?
Mostly just... Just like the wings
The
from
battle cry of justice, obviously.
Ghost Pepper! Boom! Since everyone seems to just yell their name.
These ones didn't.
No. But
Ghost
she's
Pepper
getting
worked.
she's getting used to liking that. Did it die then? Or
Yeah, it's dead.
okay. Then she's just gonna run around over to this one and just start hitting it. Double spoon!
Alright.
And then
And you smack it.
flurry of blows.
Spoon me harder, Pepper!
Oh, shit. Why is it not rolling my damage properly? Fuck it. That
Are
should
you
be-
saying you don't want your damage? You definitely fix it, but assuming you roll better than, well, it dies.
Yeah. Okay.
It has 9. It has 9 health.
Okay.
It dies.
Okay, bye.
Oh yeah! Wait, that's not spooning. Spoon me! I am the dead. Wow.
I'm not kink shaming, but that's kind of fucked up.
I mean, who hasn't wanted to be beaten by a giant spoon at some point or another?
I'm not judging.
Ski roll for taste.
What the hell would that be?
D10.
For out of 10.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ski, you found some pretty fucking bad food. You tried to make a slider as best you could, but some things there's just no saving.
I'm sure my hot sauce could fix it.
No. It couldn't.
Well, then just have some to get the taste out of your mouth.
Yes. That is needed.
Give us some.
I mean, it'll sure get that taste out of your mouth. It'll get all the other tastes out too for a while.
Fuck yeah, that's a point.
I don't actually know if lizards react to capsaicin like mammals do.
In Flavortown, you
That's a
better.
good question.
Because I don't think birds do.
No, they don't. That's how they spread seeds.
Huh. Did not know that. Anywho,
You know. But yeah, let's keep going.
Alrighty.
Before I need to put my boomerang away.
Yes, put your boomerang away. Or
No, last 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Alright. So you managed to curve your boomerang around the people in your party.
I was just kind of orbiting my head for a minute.
Huh. Apparently it does not affect reptiles.
Huh. Neat.
That is terrible.
Ah,
Like hands on the shoulders. I am so sorry.
Alright, left or forward?
well, I can't see left, so
You've come to a fork in the road. Oh, you should be
pick it
able
up.
I
to.
pick it up.
I'm thinking forward, though. I see
Okay.
stairs, which is more interesting.
A tiny bolt of lightning emerges from the wall and strikes you. You feel a vague sense of of displeasure from someone else. Roll 1d1 minus 1 smite damage.
Well,
Well, they shouldn't have
You
put their
said
forks
it
in the
in
road.
fucking. You fucking said it in unison too. Basically, you come to a fork in the road. I pick it up immediately. No hesitation.
I mean, considering where we are, it's not that
Very
unreasonable.
fair. You have only yourself
I'm
to
thinking
blame.
forward.
That's fine.
All right, forward you go.
I'm just taking point because I'm probably the tankiest here.
I think I might be slightly tankier than you, but I have more ranged options anyway.
How much health do you have?
93?
Oh, hey!
I have 104. You can gain a ton of 10
Uh,
health.
I think I have one more AC than you. But anyway,
Yeah.
Fiery Moose! Or a
Wait,
Moose
what?
Flambé.
Bring it on! Runs in.
I mean, it was supposed to be a bull, but sure, moose. I can get with the Canada theme.
Ooh, ooh. Hi!
Oh, is it from Assyria?
There are no moose in Assyria.
But I thought there were moose in Toronto. I must be mistaken.
No, moose don't go into Toronto. That's a bad time for them.
Understandable. Who would want to?
No one. Toronto is a hellfire. It's yeah, no, none of them go into. I can super hear my own voice now. But yeah, no moose go into Toronto really because there's too many cars.
Ah, Jav!
Moose give no fucks most of the time, but some cars are too many cars. Even anyhow, there is now a moose in this room full of dark stone and a little bit of water. There is a moose composed entirely out of some strange-looking red liquid that stomps the ground and snorts at you.
Oh, hi!
I would like you all to please roll initiative against the moose sriracha elemental.
Yeah, that's 7.
Ski, what's your dex?
14.
That is also the moose's dex. Roll a d20. Moose B2. Let me sort my damn initiative list. Wow, we have 2 21s and 2 7s. Alrighty.
We just need 2
So-
more enemies to pop in with 14s.
Yeah. For now, I can just be amused by how 2 initiatives are 3 times those of the other. Yeah, it starts to turn Spirit Guardians, so it's gonna.
Croissant comes out of nowhere and smacks it in the noggin.
It manages to dodge the worst of it. It catches it on its antlers and kind of deflects it away.
Get out of the way with the antler.
So it gets a bit of a knock, but it's mostly fine. Alrighty. So it's going to step up here. Sorry. It's going to step up here, and it's going to rear its head back, and it's going to snort a wave of red sauce all over you guys. I will need you all to please make dexterity saving throws. Alright, a 13 will not do it. A 15 and a 19 will.
That's cool.
So take 10d8 spice damage.
Does fire resistance apply?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. So
Do I have my reaction?
Yeah, why wouldn't
I
you?
haven't had my turn yet, but I guess we weren't surprised. Anyway, shield
No, you're
master.
not.
So no.
Alright. Alright, you managed to hide behind your shield and take nothing from the spice.
I mean, it only makes sense since reptiles and capsaicin, as we've already
I
discussed.
luckily have evasion.
There you go. Alrighty. So that is its turn. Ski.
Move down here, and bonus action, I will fighting spirit, give myself a little bit of temp health and advantage for my attacks.
Alrighty. Oh boy. Yeah, both of those will hit. So you take 2 chunks of sriracha out of the moose. It stomps the ground again and looks angry at you. But you do some damage to him.
That will be it for me, I think.
Alrighty, excellent. Hey, Pepper!
Alright. Be like, that's pretty good. It's not as good as mine, though. And just gonna first attack with a spoon.
Spoon!
Go spoon. And then... because I have the mobile feat, just gonna go back here and then Radiant Soul Strike on it. Sunstrike.
Alrighty. Alrighty, you hit him with both. It appears that he is vulnerable to spoon damage as you spoon a bunch of his Srirachan essence out. Your Sunbolt does not do as much damage to him, though.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, Baker, you're up.
Okay, first, he's going to pull out a small communion wafer, toss it in the air like a death frisbee, directly at the Sriracha elemental.
Spiritual weapons concentration, isn't it?
It is not.
What the fuck?
I know, I thought the same thing, but it is totally not concentration.
What the fuck? That's so...
That's why it's like one of the cleric's like main spells,
Yeah,
and why it's
holy
super
shit.
awesome for a bard to steal it.
Wow, okay. Good to know.
But there it is. So yeah, there's a boomerang croissant, a death frisbee communion wafer.
Communion wafers are like tiny. Why is
They
that
are.
you picked?
Because it's spiritual.
Sure. Sure.
I got a lot of spells, but there's still only so many kinds of bread, dude. No idea what I'm using for identify. Like olive loaf or some shit. And that is my bonus action. So for my regular action, I am going to tenderize it a little bit. Throw in a pinch of salt out there. It needs to make a dexterity save or take more than that damage. That much. Or, yeah, twice, so 6.
It does not make that dexterity save.
Aha! 14 damage! Then I'm going to step back here so that I'm not in direct line of charge.
That's possibly a wise idea. Especially because it's its turn now. So,
It's first.
Sorry? Sorry, what was that, Jeff?
DC 17.
He does not make it. Big croissant comes
13.
around, and this time he does not manage to catch it on his horns. He takes a good crack upside the... Alrighty. So, at the beginning of his turn, just after he takes that crack, though, some of the sriracha that's come off him and was on the floor is beginning to flow back up into him. He regains some health.
Dang it.
Wahaha. He's going to turn down to, good old Ski. Hi. So I know a natural 1 does not, but do a 25 and a 27.
They will.
So he smashes you for 4d12 for 33, sorry. Bludgeoning damage.
Well, that's okay.
Ah, I drained your temporary hit points, I guess?
Yeah.
Ah. Brilliant. Ski, up!
This thing's what, large?
Yeah, large.
That means I can still shove it.
You can.
Sorry, that should be a 17. I keep forgetting to turn advantage off.
You fucking serious? He should get advantage for being a size bigger than you. Is Shield Master one of those? I can't remember.
I mean, Shieldmaster is just shove as a bonus action, which shoving does not say anything
Fair enough.
outside. Yeah, no, it's just I can't shove anything that's bigger than one size larger.
Ah, right. Okay. You shove him. He flows gracefully and is prone.
Sweet. I'm gonna try and cut him up. One of these days I'll crit with this thing.
One day. One day.
It's gonna be like when something's already almost dead.
With any
Always.
luck, With any luck, it'll be on Guy Fury.
Yeah, things with legendary actions are immune to that.
Oh, that's true. They are.
I mean, they'll still take like a shit ton of damage. If they take 68 when they're immune. But I won't be able to just cut its head off.
Oh, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
This is already we're given some good leeway to various things here. I just hit you with like 8d10 of fucking spice damage. Alright, yeah, so he's prone, and he takes all them damage.
Alright, that'll be it for me.
Alright, Pepper, you're up.
Woo! So she's just gonna jump up and start flying over above this thing because she has winged boots, and just bring down the spoon a couple times, hovering over it. Yeah! Boom!
Alrighty.
And then let's see. Fuck it, flurry of blows.
Alright, that will actually drop him.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So your spoon scoops out the essential portions of him, and your last two blows finish him off.
I feel like also, as she does that, the essence that is the sriracha just kind of like soaks into this ring on her finger, and then she just gets this kind of like glint of red hot in her eyes. Oh, this is going to be amazing! Because she has a ring of sriracha elemental control.
Oh shit.
She is now immune to fire damage.
Oh boy. Alright.
I have the power! The ghost pepper!
I have the power!
Ultimate spice!
I look forward to you casting Wall of Sriracha from this.
I think I've been to that restaurant.
Alrighty. It's dead. You are out of initiative.
Should we just keep continuing north?
Yeah.
Sure. Just fly. She's just flying up the steps.
Alrighty. As you head up the steps, you proceed into the next room. As you head through the door. Who's going first?
I'll go first again.
All right. Who's going first? He asked. You being able to hear his smile through his voice.
Oh boy.
So, Ski, you head through the door. A giant Cheerio falls from the ceiling above you, aiming to capture you inside of itself. Roll a deck.
That shouldn't have advantage, but that was the high
Doesn't
roll.
matter. 13's the first one.
Yep.
You managed to dodge the Cheerio, which, after being dodged, lies on the ground saying, "Cheerio!"
Fuck.
"Cheerio, old chap! Good God,
Does
there!"
it have a monocle?
Of course it does.
Just points at
No,
himself
no
like, Ghost
top hat.
Pepper.
That would be ridiculous. Top hat would just be too far.
Right. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Pip pip cheerio! Go on! Leave me be here. I will prevail through my stiff upper lip and general cheerio fortitude.
Okay, bye.
Chip, chip, there.
You what?
Just said chip, chip to the Cheerio.
No, no. Chip Chip is my brother. Bit of a rough fellow around the edges if you ever encounter him. Terribly sorry for his conduct. Such a disgrace.
Right. Now let's peek through these doors. Might be something interesting.
Alright. Behind the door number of the top right corner, you find a giant peanut lying on the ground. Dead. He is unconscious. Sorry, no, he's dead. Like I just said, he is wearing a top hat and a monocle, and in one of his hands is holding outstretched towards the door a single smaller peanut.
A weird Russian doll situation here.
The peanut he's holding out does not have limbs. It's just a normal peanut.
I'm gonna take the little peanut.
Alrighty. You note down little peanut on your sheet.
Or anything else on this peanut guy?
He has a very nice top hat and a monocle.
Ooh.
He is a rather distinguished fellow.
He sure looks like one, yeah.
Nevertheless, we need to know who busted this nut
Um,
before we move on.
um,
Fucking
Check the next door.
Jesus Christ. We need to know who busted this nut. Alright. Well, that's a strong contender for best food joke of the evening right there. Let's see if we can top it. Alrighty. So, you want to head through the rest of the rooms?
Yep.
This one is empty. You find a couple of amphoras in the sides of the room, but no. This one contains another peanut. This one, no top hat and monocle, but he is holding out another small peanut.
Okay, take that too.
Sure.
I will take it too, as well.
Sure. Yep. This one's empty.
Yeah, what's down here?
Alrighty. So you head into the next room along. This room contains what looks like several small bowls seated around the edges, as well as a large barrel.
Anything written on the barrel, or any particular smell coming from the barrel?
Something fermented is in there.
Ooh. Hey, I think there's some booze in here.
Let's find out. Is the barrel open?
No, but you can open.
I'll open it.
Alright. You crack open the top of it, and it releases a very strong smell of kimchi.
Very strong, you say.
Yes.
I'm gonna taste a little bit of the kimchi.
Alright. You get a, you get the sense that this kimchi may have been left a bit too long. Like somebody was supposed to stop it fermenting 6 months to a year ago and didn't. And it's gone a bit too far and too strong for optimal kimchi.
I see. But it's a strong flavor.
It is a very strong flavor.
That's just what I'm looking for. I'll take some of it with me.
Alrighty. Anybody else want the overdone kimchi?
Sure, why not? Put some hot sauce on it.
I have no idea how that would taste, and I don't really want.
Could only make it better.
Ghost pepper sauce with kimchi. Oh god. Kill me first.
I mean, it might.
I feel like we're starting to backtrack, but let's keep going.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you come into another series of rooms. In one of them, there is what looks like a small altar, upon which are placed a bowl full of peanuts and one full of pistachios. In the room behind it, there's another big barrel full of fermenting kimchi. This one smells as if it has gone on for about an optimal amount of time.
I'll eat some of that, but it's not a strong flavor.
No.
That's what this is for! Shakes thing of hot sauce.
It's not as strong a flavor. It's still pretty strong, but it's not.
I'm seeking the strongest flavors.
Yes. Put all the strongest flavors together, and you're sure to get something good, right? That's how.
Well, I only need the Dwarven Bake Off, so.
That's true. All right. Yeah, that's
The
fair.
Great Dwarven Bake Off.
I don't care if it tastes good.
The Great Uelian Bake Off. Yeah, sure. All right, yeah. And then you end up circling
Indeed.
back around to the room you fought the Sriracha Elemental in.
Cool. Can we take a short rest? That'd be great.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. What do you do during your short? What are you doing? What do you do during your short rest?
Take a hit of the good stuff.
I will eat a little mini muffin because I have this.
All right. Flynn, Pepper, eventually you're going to run out of hot sauce. How much hot sauce do you have with you?
She's got like a what do they call it? What do they call those things that kind of go around the shoulder and just have like a bunch of little things? Because she has her big one and then
Bandolier.
like, bandolier. Thank you.
The bandolier, the little bottles.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, so you're never running out of hot sauce.
That's her
If you ever
thing.
go to a
She
spice
made so
convention,
goddamn much. This is Flavortown. Like, this is a reason to draw for being here.
I feel like you could drop a Baker Kaisbrot directly into a Discworld novel and he'd fit right in.
he's essentially pulled out of Discworld, so hey, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yeah. Alright, everybody spent them hit dice.
Yeah.
Everyone spent them hit dice. Rolled them got them abilities back.
It,
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, you have 3 ways to go. Which way?
Hey, this way.
Yeah, left.
So, yes. So, straight forward this way. I'm just going to
Looks up and down the hallway first.
Alright. So, you look up and down the hallway. Down the hall to the south, you see what looks like the horns of another Sriracha elemental. Up the hall, you see another.
Up.
Alright. You open the door.
Ooh, but we could have a Sriracha elemental buddy.
You come in.
Can you command it?
Dominate Sriracha elemental.
Oh, yeah, we should do that. As interested I am in this little altar here.
It's not actually an altar. It is a bathtub. And there is a pharaoh-looking fellow inside it. But you want to dominate the Sriracha elemental?
Certainly give it a shot.
What's the DC on that?
Hi, friend. Good question. Let me check. AC 17.
Alrighty.
Wisdom.
It fails. You now have a dominated Sriracha element.
Let's go, buddy. We're gonna meet the Pharaoh or something.
The Pharaoh Gordian Ramses.
Fuck yeah, that guy. Come on. And then just hovers and starts heading back up the other way.
Alrighty. So you have control of him.
Cool.
You can move his token.
Sweet.
Alrighty. So you head back up. There is the altar is in fact a bathtub, and it appears that some poor pharaoh-looking fellow is lying in it, eating a cheeseburger. This is blonde! Blonde, I say! I can hear my roommate laughing from the other room. I'm gonna have to go. I know what the fuck I'm yelling about later. Sorry, Alex! Alright. He looks up as you come in. What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
We came to Flavortown to find the. I came to Flavortown to find the strongest flavors, but they were all too weak.
Yeah? You got any good, strong flavors for me?
Oh, hell yes!
Show me what you got. Show me your flavors.
Oh yeah, just gonna pull out one of the small bottles from the
Show me
bandolier.
your flavors. He takes it. He doses the shitty burger he's carrying with it and bites into it. Pepper, roll for flavor.
Ooh, what is...
Give me a D100. Roll for flavor. Oof. The Pharaoh tastes your food. He is not impressed. This is shit. Total, utterly shit.
Oh, shit, that was Mark 1! Shit,
It doesn't go. It doesn't go. It does not go with my goddamned burger at all. I want strong flavor, and I want it to go with my burger. Can you do that for me? Or is that too hard?
Just quickly going through the bandolier, like, okay, Mark 5, Mark 7.
Come over here. Come over here for a moment. You go. Do you go up to him?
Yeah.
Lean over for me. The Pharaoh does not wish to get up.
Alright. It's already tiny. She's a halfling.
He takes two sides of a bun and puts them on either side of your head. What are you right now?
Ghost pepper sandwich.
No, you're not a ghost pepper sandwich, you're an idiot sandwich. Thinking this was good enough. You! Baker! Say it with me. I'm an idiot He's turned back to Pepper again. Say it with me. I'm an idiot sandwich.
I'm an idiot sandwich?
Good! You've admitted it. That's the first step on the path to better fucking flavor.
Alright, making the mental notes for Mark 20.
Baker Dwarf. Come here. Show me what you found.
Okay. He's going to pull out a pepper jack encrusted garlic bun.
Ooh. Interesting. Alright. Roll for flavor.
Whoa.
Oh, damn! He takes his burger out of the he takes his burger out of the and puts it into your bun that you've handed him. And he takes a bite, and his face literally lights up. Good gods, man! This is amazing! Such spice and addition to the savoriness. Oh, it's so good.
Pepper immediately wants to put some hot sauce on it.
You may pass. Bring your friends with you. Show that to Flavius Brothchild, King of Flavortown. May it grace the Nacho Crown.
Thank you, your fellowship. And I'll start to walk.
Pepper just looks kind of dejected and just has her Sriracha Elemental just trotting behind her.
How long does the Dominate last on the Sriracha Elemental?
Good question. No, normally it's an hour. I don't know whether the coming from the ring makes it longer or not. I guess not, so like an hour.
My character sheets are like... Alright. So, you are off to the, You're off to the races, I see.
Yep.
There's a door behind him. Would you like to exit through it?
Yes.
Alright. You come out to the other side of the pyramid of Pharaoh Gordian Ramses. And Flavor Hill looks a lot closer than it should have been, given how small the interior of that pyramid was. In fact, you swear that you can see... You swear that you can see the entrance to Flavor Hill, just across the way.
Are we doing this then?
Yeah. Of course.
Right.
Let's do this.
Alright. So, you charge your way across the intervening plaza towards the halls of Flavor Hill. You bust open the delicious doors of jerky and bacon and make your way within and spy the halls of Flavius Brothchild, the Flavor King. They have been defiled, however. Streaks of red and white and cartoonish-looking depictions of flames are all over this poor place. The entire floor has been painted red, presumably at the whim of Guy.
Well, that's just fucking disappointing.
Speaking of, Guy Fieri stands full dragon form at the far end of the. So you made it after all! It's good to know you finally got to meet the real king of Flavortown in his hall. So, what flavors you found for me? What do you got? But before any of that, I have a very important question for you. Do you like my maid? He pulls one claw back and gestures at it.
Be more aggressive if it were a beard.
Wait, that was a mate? I thought something just like died on your head and you couldn't get somebody to clean it off.
Righto. They die. Let's do this. Guy Fieri raises his head. I'm gonna take you on a one-way trip. Not to Flavortown, but to Death Town! One-way ticket, pal. Right out of my town. Please, roll initiative.
Drop your tokens.
Oh, right. Sorry. Fuck. You're not on the right map. Guy Fieri also has several small super stakes attending him.
How long did this take
How long did what take?
to get here from the castle? Or from the tomb?
Um. Hmm. We'll say half.
Okay, so Sriracha buddy.
Yes, let me find his token again real quick. Alrighty. Pepper, you need to roll initiative.
Why do I keep rolling sevens?
Well, he also rolled a 7, and you probably have better initiative than he does.
There's nothing else in this room?
Nope, just him, the super stakes, and you guys. It is, call it 60 feet tall ceilings. Ski, it would appear you're first. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Um. Hmm. I'm just gonna move 30 feet up. Uh, ready in action to attack dragon or any stakes that come in the range.
Alrighty. Baker, you are up.
So I am. First, I'm going to move forward. Then I'm going to cast. I don't want to cast this. He'll reach into his bag, pull out a wad of just dough, and toss it in a spinny motion until it turns into a spectral pizza that sits 30 feet directly north of him.
Nice.
It is the pizza of faith.
Alrighty. There we go.
I think within 10 feet of that.
Alright. Anything that is 10 feet within, moves to a space within 10 feet, must succeed on a dex save. Takes 20 on a fail. So they don't take it immediately, but they'll take it as soon as they move, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
That's an action. And no one needs healing, so that'll be that.
Alright. Pepper, you're up.
Alright. So just gonna. Yeah, where'd I go? Oh, wait. Fly up with winged boots, and then check my. Get up there and then use a key point to and dash up, get above him, like right above the mane, pull out the spoon, go spoon and wham!
Alrighty. Give him the spoon! 27 will hit him. A 19 will also hit him. That is his AC.
And then command the Stretch Elemental to charge.
Alright, it will not quite get there. It's got 40 feet of move speed. It will not quite get there.
I believe in you, take him on, hot stuff!
As for Guy Fiery, he looks at you as you hit him with the spoon. What is this, a spoon? What the fuck do you think you are?
I am the Ghost Pepper!
Fucking ghost peppers. Alright. So it's his turn. He's going to move immediately back and over this way. He will only take 10 damage from...
DC 17.
Oh, 17?
Yeah.
He'll take 20.
Take 20 damage, so 40 left.
Wait. He'll take 20 damage, but he's going to scooch back this way. And he's going to set up. He is going to set up for a nice fireball. Or fire breath, sorry. Alrighty. So, Ski and Baker, I'm going to need dexterity save.
Oh shit.
Hey.
I'm gonna go and use Indomitable to try and roll that again.
Alright.
Boom.
Nice.
There you go. Alright. You save for half.
Shield Master. So I take nothing.
Right. Baker, you do not save.
No, I
Take-
don't. So I still take half because I'm fire resistant.
Righto. But take half of 72 damage, so 36 damage.
Ow.
The stakes as Guy Fieri breathes fire over them, all turn to him and shout, "Oh yeah! Sear me!"
Not kink
As he
shaming.
sears them and turns them into proper super stakes. From their seared exteriors, they sprout capes, and they begin to hover above the ground instead of standing still. Ski!
Alright. I will move up to the closest stake. Bonus action, try to shove him down.
Alright. He can potentially. He does not beat that.
And then cut him up a bit.
Alrighty. Oof, that's a 19, but it is
I
not a
know.
20.
So close.
You get some good slashes in on super stake number.
That'll be it for me.
Alrighty. So, Baker, you are up.
I am gonna move up there next to the super steak. I'm gonna take out a piece of matzo, break it in half, and throw it in both directions.
I'm sorry, at both the what?
Both directions, but it's spiritual weapon at the guy directly in front of me. So 11 a hit. So
Yeah, an 11 will not hit the super stake.
okay, that's only a bonus action. So I'll follow that up with a little. I'll follow it up with this. I'm going to take out a bag of way too much finely ground black pepper and toss it in front of me at these two guys.
I almost grabbed that too.
Dust of sneezing and choking. DC 15 con save.
Aww.
They're pretty beefy boys, so they succeed.
Damn.
You fucker! Beefy boys. Motherfucker.
I was so.
That's all I got.
Alrighty. Pepper, you're up.
Alright. Just fly back over on top of his head and try to, like, dump hot sauce on that fucking mane and hit it with a spoon.
Alright. A 12 will not hit him. A 29 will, however. He bats away for your first spoon attack contemptuously. But,
Then flurry of blows.
alright, go for it. Alright. 16 will not hit, the 20 will.
She like takes two of the little things of hot sauce in both hands and just starts punching down, breaking it on him. Trying to get in the
What
eyes.
are you trying to ruin my maid now? It's so beautiful!
Better what's on fire and hot sauce!
And so it's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, all y'all, I need wisdom saving throws from you.
That should have advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Baker, you save. Not, Pepper and Ski, you do not. So you are frightened of the dragon. You can repeat at the end of each of your turns. Baker, you're immune to the effects of it for the next 24 hours. Dragon fright.
Actually, do I have a thing for those? Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Guy Fury is going to actually fly up and around you, Pepper. How high are you in the air?
It would just be like where he was, but slightly above his head in melee range. So however far up that would have been.
Alright, so we're going to say he's 30 feet up in the air. And he is going to lash out at you with his attacks. Any of those hit you?
The last two do.
Alrighty. So his bite attack misses you, fortunately for you, but his claws both lash out and catch. Alright. And that's... Oh, super stakes need to go. Alright. So, super stake number 1 is super stakes number 1 and
the
2.
elemental.
Oh, yes. My bad. What did you want the elemental to do?
Could it come up, like around here and try to like dump the sauce on these two? Or whatever
Sure.
that could
They
do.
will make con. They will both fail. They will both take 35 points of...
Yeah! Get him, cock and bull!
Dragon's Fire Breath does not recharge this turn. But so, super stakes number 1 and 2 are going to head over to Ski. Ski, one of them goes to you, brandishes its fists as it hovers above the ground. The one you knocked prone stands up, brandishes its fists as it hangs above the ground, and says, "It's time to raise the stakes!" And he tries to punch you a couple of times. I hope you're ready for a lot of bad steak and meat puns.
I mean, you already used Beefy Boys.
I was so proud of that. That was hilarious.
The 23 will hit.
Right. Alright, so he'll hit you for 14. And the other boy will miss entirely after saying, "You must be crazy if you think we're giving up our stakes in Flavortown for you." He tries to punch out at you a couple times, but you dodge him easily both times. Baker, one of them is going to go for the Sriracha. That'll hit. One of them is going to go. The other two are going to be for you. Does 23 hit you?
It does not.
All right. It takes the Sriracha elemental takes 6 damage. Neat. All right, and that is their turn. Ski, you're up.
Alright, I will try to knock prone the one that I hit before.
All right. He cannot make that.
Sweet. Which will cancel out the disadvantage from being frightened.
Righto.
Ah!
All right. So you slice out with your Vorpal knife, and you slice into the. You slice into him just below his halfway point, and you keep slicing and you keep slicing until you cut the fucker right in half.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He did.
But is he blue rare or overdone?
He is like. I think the technical term is Pittsburgh rare. He got seared real good on the outside, but he's mostly still.
Oh, blue rare. Okay.
He's still pretty raw.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
great.
blue rare is
Oh,
barely.
that's perfect.
Now this is Pittsburgh. Blue rare is barely warmed up.
Alrighty. You have another attack, I believe.
Yep. I'll go for a bite on the other guy.
Alright. You lean in, you try and take a bite out of the other guy. You do catch him, so you got a good chunk of steak out of him. You chew it. It's good steak. It's nice. It's nicely marbled and pretty well seasoned. And the super steak looks at you and says, "Well, do I meet your expectations?"
Meh. 2 out of 10.
Oof, that's cold.
Like his
Yeah,
center.
that was kind of my problem. It's gonna be it for me, and so I guess wisdom save.
Yes.
Does that break free of frightened?
Yep, that does. DC is 19, so you are no longer frightened.
Sweet. Yep, that's it for me.
Alrighty. Baker, you're up.
Okay, first things first. Bonus action. Do that again at the guy next to me. 15 to hit.
That 15 will not hit, unfortunately. The super steak dodges with ease.
Okay, I'm gonna step over here. It's not a disengage, so he does get an attack of opportunity.
Misses.
Nope. Then I'm going to break out the boomerang croissant again.
Alrighty.
Flippity
Spirit
flip.
character.
Everyone in range. Let's make the save.
Alrighty. Give me that aura again. Alright, one of them makes a save, one of them does not.
All right. That's all my actions unless I want to move further, which I don't. So.
Alrighty. Naga, you are frightened.
Yep.
Um,
But not anymore. And then going to yep. For a bonus action, going to use a key point and take proper defense.
Alright.
Just get on all up in his grill again.
Give her. As the kids these days say, fucking give her, eh?
I'm sure that's exactly what the kids say.
I mean, that's what they say in the alleged capital of Assyria.
When they're not saying yeet.
Oh, I had to be taught what eat meant by a 15-year-old. I'd never felt so old.
Right?
My girlfriend's sister is like many years younger than her. And I had to learn what yeet meant from her. We both did. It was an educational experience. I've never felt so much like an old fucking geezer. So much
Yeah.
that I couldn't understand me. Alright, are you gonna hit him with the spoon?
I used my action to.
Oh, the action is softness of mind. Okay. Alright. So, do you want the Sriracha Elemental to do anything?
Yeah, try to mess up those two again.
Alright. His sauce spewing has not come back up, so he can make some. So he tramples the fuck out of one of these guys.
Yeah.
Trampled the fuck out of him. It does not leave him with anything else for the remaining super steak on that side. But
That's okay.
as
You
he
go.
falls, as the super steak falls, he croaks out, "I guess joining up with Guy Fury really was a mistake."
They just gets gnawed by a Sriracha Elemental.
I live for your sighs and groans of exasperation. I feed on them.
All right, Dad.
Yeet.
It's funny because all of you are more likely to be parents than
Yeah, I'm way the fuck older than you.
yes. Alrighty. I believe it is Guy Fury's turn, however. So he is going to give her. And by give her, I mean he's going to, Pepper, you're in range.
Disadvantage.
Say hello. He does have disadvantage, you are correct. Say hello to his bite and claw attack again, however.
Nope. Yep. Yep.
There we go. The biting misses once again, but the claws come around while he's distracting you, and they get you. They get
Ow.
you.
Ow. That's low.
You're not good?
Nope.
I'm
And
surprised
Eric.
none of you took, like, a cloak of displacement.
On a scale of 1 to 63, maybe a 5?
Aha! Alright, I can help if you can get down here.
Can do.
Alright, so Super Steak over here is going to move over to try and hit Baker. And he's going to take the opportunity. Yep, he'll take the opportunity.
Yeah.
He'll fail his save against the thingy.
So that's 20 damage.
And then he has a couple health left, so the Sriracha Elemental is going to... Oh,
So he's going to make a DC 17 save or take 14.
well, Sriracha Elemental doesn't have to make his opportunity attack, because the Super Steak dies as soon as it takes a step towards...
I like it.
the Fire Breath has not recharged. The last remaining Super Steak, however, is going to make a couple of attacks towards towards Ski. And as he does, he shouts at Ski, "You hear these lines me and my brother's laying down? They're a rare medium, well done!"
No, they're not.
Not at all.
I never said mine were well done.
Neither did we.
26 will hit.
Yep.
Wow.
He gets one punch off on you.
That was weak.
One punch.
Just like your flavor and your puns.
Oof. He takes 1 point of fire damage from how spicy that roast. Alrighty, Ski, you're up.
Alright, dragon's flying midair.
He is 30 feet up, yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to shove the stake then. Oof. I will not shove the stake,
You can roll really
You
fast.
will not.
and I will attack him normally.
Alright. You still deal a good 30 damage to him. You hit him with both slices of your knife. It seems like at one point you're close to getting that good vorpal slash off on him, but he manages to dodge out of the way just in time. Ha! Must suck to be you. Is that all you got, Ski?
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alright. Baker, you're up.
I will step there to put the guy in the range of Spirit Guardians.
Alright.
I will tell the spiritual weapon to fly up 20 feet. So that next turn I can have it get in range of guy.
Do you want a spiritual weapon token?
That would be handy.
Okay, let me find your one real. What's your spiritual weapon?
Right now it's toast.
Toast.
Or
Okay,
a cracker.
I don't think I
A
have.
giant cracker.
I don't think I have a token of a cracker, unfortunately.
What kind of token library is this?
The normal kind.
Well, why'd you bring that to this game?
You know, I don't know. I do not know. I'm instead gonna give you this Thunder Globe, ring. Because it's
Yeah, that'll
roughly
work.
the right shape.
Right, but he's 20 feet up, so.
Yes. Well, as soon as I give you control of it, as soon as Roll20 stops lagging, you can have.
Right, so while we're waiting for Roll20, the other thing I'm going to do is ready action to cast Cure Wounds if an ally comes within range.
Alrighty. Jesus Christ, Roll20. Okay, I'm just gonna refresh Roll20.
Okay.
On a scale from 1 to Dunzo, how done are you guys with my steak puns?
Medium well.
Charred and burnt.
I will be happy when we beat the meat.
Okay.
I'm sensing a theme with your jokes.
I take it just a little too far to get that transgressive laugh.
Oh no, I love it. I think it's hilarious. Alrighty, Roll20 has finally refreshed. Alright, you should be able to control the thingy.
Yep.
Alrighty, cool. So you've readied an action to cast Cure Wounds should anybody come in range, correct? There's a wing token you can use as well, or a wing icon. That's what I use for flying.
Uh. So there is.
There's actually two, but we'll use that one. It's flying 20 feet up.
Sure. All right, and then you're readying an action to Cure Wounds if anybody comes.
Yes, that's it.
All right, Pepper, you're up.
Alright. So. One more. Woohoo! And
Nice.
stunning strike.
All right. Oh shit! All my character sheets closed. Fuck. 1 sec.
Eh.
It shouldn't be rolling at disadvantage. It should be rolling normally.
That's fine.
But yeah, it
Same.
makes the saving throw for
But then she's
does
gonna just
take that 13 damage.
Yep. Then she's just gonna yeet and fly over here down to thing.
That's not what yeet means.
I've heard that's just what happens. I don't know. I'm not.
Bam!
Holy shit!
I don't know. I don't know if I trust David to know what eat really means. I hear he's pretty old.
I'm just told you to eat out of a situation that's bad.
Fuck off! You're like 10 years older than I. If not more, I'm pretty sure. I think we established at one point I was the youngest person by like 15 years or some shit.
That's a
It's not by
significant
that
margin.
much. Not that old.
I'm 23. As of like a couple.
Yeah, so you're only like 5 or 6 years younger than me.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. Still not what yeet means, though.
I have no idea. I've heard it in this context before, so apparently people lied to me.
Yeet is to throw something. To
Typically,
Through
away.
herself? Through
Sure.
the air?
Like if I had a dwarven thrower, I would be yeeting it all over the place.
That sounds like something dirty, if I'm being honest here.
I kind of want to do a clip of Thor, with just adding the yeet sound effect.
Well, she was in the air and she flung herself down, so I'm calling that a yeet.
Oh, just go through all the Marvel movies and add yeet to sound effects.
You need a recording of Chris Helmsworth saying yeet, though.
Yeah, maybe. I still really like the idea of back through Infinity War and adding the yeet sound effect to when Thanos throws Gamora off the cliff. This empty! Yeet!
First of all, fucking spoilers! No, I mean...
It's been like a year. It's
It's
not
a
a
yeet
spoiler
spoiler.
anymore.
No, I mean, that would be a good yeet spoiler.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're trying to avoid spoilers for Infinity War, you
No, I know.
you better just like avoid the entire internet.
Yeah.
I'm just expecting the one person who hasn't seen it to be watching the stream, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I don't think anyone's watching.
I mean, I haven't actually bothered to watch it.
Don't bother, it's trash.
Yeah,
Blasphemy.
I don't really
Anyway.
care.
Anyway, it's Guy Fury's turn. So he noting that you've dove away, is going to come down to here. He's going to make a bite attack at Baker. He'll take. He'll make a save. He'll fail a save for Spirit Guardians. If you'd like to roll damage.
Un momento.
Alright.
Trash damage with that.
And he's going to make a bite attack at. And a pair of claws at.
At ski.
Yeah, the claws are both at Ski.
Alright, the first one will hit, the second one will not.
Alright. So you take. He keeps rolling the same amount of damage for both claws. I'm so confused.
I lose concentration.
Ugh. Alas. You'll have to use another spell slot.
Not ever shall
Alright.
I die.
Whatever shall you do, indeed. The Super Stake is going to make another couple of attacks. Those will both hit, I believe.
Yep.
That is 21 total damage. Lay it on you. And for once, he's not going to make a steak pun, as he's too focused on punching. Ski, though, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, bonus action. Fighting Spirit.
Alright.
Which gives me 10 hit points and advantage. He landed, right?
Yes, he's landed.
Okay, you still got the flight icon on him.
My bad.
But I'm going to go ahead and hit him twice.
18 will not hit him. 25 will.
Yep. I'm going to go in Action Surge and hit him 2 more times.
Alrighty. Those will both hit him. Are you rolling with advantage for this? Oh, right, Fighting Spirit. My bad.
Yep.
Yeah, so those will both hit him. You slash out with your Vorpal blade. It goes snicker snack, and gets some nice gashes into the side of Guy Fury.
8 rolls and nothing above a 14.
Oof.
Really hoping for a 20.
Wow.
That will be it for me, though.
Alrighty. Well, in retaliation, he's going to spend a legendary action and make a tail attack. Ski.
Okay. That'll hit.
Does a 33 hit your armor class?
I gotta check.
Bet you know that's a.
Did you know it's a 17?
Fun coincidence, though. 33 is how much health I have left.
Ooh, that is a fun coincidence. I hope you guys do something impressive. Like kill this dragon before it kills you.
That would be impressive.
Baker!
Yeah. I hope so, too.
Oh, I forgot to roll for his... I forgot to roll to recharge his breath weapon. Fuck. Baker, you're up.
I am. Alright, as my action, I'm going to recast Spirit Guardians.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to upcast it to level 5, so
Ooh.
DC 17.
Alrighty. So your croissant continues to spin about you. Enters the area for the first time or starts its turn. It must make its wisdom. Alrighty, he'll make one on his turn. He's going to go ahead. Are you
I still
done?
got my bonus action.
Righto.
I will direct my spiritual weapon to attack him.
Alrighty.
I got 26 to hit.
Alrighty, that will most certainly hit him. Your... What is this one?
That one's the matzo. Matzo.
Right. The matzah spins about and smashes into Guy Fury with surprising ferocity and gets a good smack in on his glasses and actually causes a crack to form across one of them.
Nice.
Not my shades! They are so cool! He is showing some blood and reasonably wounded at this. Is it, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. He is going to legendary action to wing attack. So he starts beating his wings real hard, and it causes a little shock wave to... I would like each of you to make me a dexterity save, please. So you are all knocked prone, and you all take 14 bludgeoning damage as you are knocked to the ground. He then flies...
I'm gonna spend my
What's up?
inspiration to try to re-roll that.
Sure.
What a waste.
Nope. He's then going to fly. His speed is halved by Spirit Guardians, and he can only fly half his flying speed, but he's going to fly straight up 20 feet.
Does provoke for me for what it's worth.
It does provoke, so make an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
It would provoke from me as well.
17 will not hit. 17 will also not hit for the rolling pin of terror.
Oh, nuts.
Nah, that was earlier. Which you never ate those nuts.
Not yet.
Pepper, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Question: potion, action, bonus action.
Technically, they are actions.
Okay.
Though, given how enjoyable it is to use them as bonus actions, I may introduce that in the future.
Right. It's nice.
It is very nice. It makes them so much more useful.
Right? Okay. Well. And for penny and for pound, just jumps up, flies up over his head, and goes to town.
Goes to town.
Goes to Flavortown! Spicy!
What a spicy take.
Stunning strike.
Alright, give her.
Heh. Well, try this again.
He has a very good con save.
Yeah, I figured. Hmm. Yeah. And... fuck it, flurry of blows.
Alright, go for it. Both of those will hit, by the way. So that's 9, 8, 9, 17, 27, 33 damage. 33, 32. He's getting pretty rough,
And then
but he is still up and standing.
fly back over here.
Alright, that's going to provoke.
Nope. Mobile.
Oh, mobile, right. Right. Would you like to do anything with your elemental?
If I can charge him, go for it, but I don't know if I can.
He's off the ground,
He's
but
off the
his Sriracha spewing thing just recharged.
Woo! But that is...
It's 20
I
feet.
know would
It
that
can hit
work
him.
against a dragon like that?
You can certainly try.
The question is, could it get to the stake?
Yes, it has 40 feet of move speed.
Yeah. Okay, try it on the stake then. Get it out of
Yep.
his hair.
Alright. He'll move over to here. Here. And spew Sriracha across the stake and up towards the... So he'll fail his... stake will fail his... And will... That takes him to... Yeah, that'll drop him. The dragon passes his save and is resisted to spicy damage, but not immune. So he will take 37 divided by 9 points of damage.
9!
No, not 9. Yeah!
I need
Alrighty.
to watch Critical Role.
Sometime in like years from now, when I have the time, I'm sure I'll get to it. Alright. So, roll me some Spirit Guardians damage. please. Alrighty, so he'll take half of that, which is 14. And he's 20 feet up in the air. So unless y'all have got 20 feet of reach, he doesn't provoke when he moves. But he is going to go fly after that annoying flying rat who's been trying to kill him. Hey.
Hi.
Gonna go for the bite. And another pair of claws.
Yeah.
So for once, he does actually manage to get you with the bite. And a little bit of that residual fire damage. A little bit of
None of
extra
that
fire
residual
comes
fire
out his
damage.
throat.
Because I'm immune.
Okay. So ignore the 2 fire damage.
But she's
Take
down
all
because
damage
I couldn't take a
piercing
fucking
damage.
potion. Ugh.
Alrighty. That's gonna end his turn. Ski. You're up.
Is he still flying?
He is 20 feet up.
Okay.
Shit, I assume I fall and fail 2
I'm
death
just gonna
You
saves
do
walk
fall.
over
already.
here then. I guess bonus action, second wind. And then just yell at him to come down here and fight like a dragon and not an oversized kobold.
Whew. Make a persuasion check. Beat him by at least 5. He has surprisingly low wisdom.
Already in action to attack him if he lands.
Alright.
And that'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Baker, you're
Okay. No, I won't move. I'm gonna say, alright guys, we can still do this.
He is looking pretty rough at this point.
All y'all get 7 hit points.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah.
Woo.
Alright. So, you are back up.
And that's a bonus action. So for my action, this will be a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Once again, the damage is wrong.
Oh, wow. It actually hits him.
Ha! Take
For
9
9 points
radiant
of
damage.
9 points of radiant damage he takes.
I flash on my shiny armor.
Alrighty.
My shiny beacon sheet gets in his eye.
It can't get in his eye. He has those sunglasses.
No, they're cracked now.
That's true. You get him right in the crack. Fuck! Not that kind of crack. Pepper, you're up.
Yep. Ow, son of a lich! Okay. Grabs the spoon again, just jumps off, and just basically tries to tackle Whalen with a spoon. Right in the eyes. Go for the eyes, boo.
Ooh! Juicy 11 damage crit.
And then
Nice.
flurry of blows.
Alrighty, the 13 will miss. Everything else will hit, so that's 18, 27.
And then we'll check my distances. I'll get back over here with the group
Alrighty.
and send.
So, guy,
No, I don't know if he can
He is-
reach anything.
he is looking real bad. He's looking real bad. His sunglasses are cracked. He's bleeding all over. Even his mane has been stained with hot sauce and blood. But this
We're
little
trying to get some
shit
hot sauce in the eyes.
But this little shit on the ground called him out. So he's gonna come down and give him a piece of his fucking mind. He flies over, lands with a crash on the ground, in front of Ski. Please give me some Spirit Guardians damage. Baker.
Sorry.
Thank you. No worries. He lands right in front of Ski. I'm right here. What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm going to take my
And,
ready to action and hit him.
Exactly.
Or not hit him. Oof.
Gonna flail at me like a fucking fly, boy. Let me show you how to really hit.
He better roll a crit fail after saying that. Yeah, close enough. Last claw will hit.
He rolled a 3, a 4, and an 18. Good job. Good job, guy. So yeah, he misses with his bite and one of his claws, but his last claw, you're too busy laughing at him for talking so much shit. And he catches you in the side. And that's his turn.
Alright. Fighting Spirit again.
Alrighty.
And then pair of attacks at advantage.
Alright. So, Ski.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Actually, so I was rolling the vorpal knife. But how I want to do it is just like bite him and just start eating him.
Oof. Alright, you get a nice
Jumps up, pours more hot sauce on.
Ski, you get a good slice in on him with your first Vorpal knife attack that opens up a chunk of his chest to you. And then you reach in with your mouth and go for the bite.
Hold on.
And
Just
rip-
tosses down little bottles from the bandolier. More hot sauce.
And rip out a good chunk of his chest and his heart with it. And as you chew the flesh that comes through, a thought comes to mind. Too much garlic.
Yeah. I give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe 8 out of 10 with rice.
You're trying more.
Guy Fieri falls before you. You did not escape Flavortown. You have taken Flavortown back.
Conquered it! Woohoo!
Yeah,
Just-
and now we can go around.
For flavor!
Now we can go around to all the restaurants and make them cook good food for us or kill them.
Yeah. As she tosses down
This
another
seems like a
ball.
perfectly reasonable way to move forward. Yeah.
Right?
Alrighty. And with the dragon dead and you guys as the new terror rulers of Flavortown, I think that's where we're going to end for.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you. That was fun.
That was super
I'm glad. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this.
I had a lot of fun with my character's name.
I am very glad. Roll20 really outdid itself with the random names today.
It did.
Yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, I'm really glad you guys enjoyed this. I'm very, very happy with how it came out.
Yes.
Was it as goofy and ridiculous and funny as you'd hoped it would be?
More so.
Yeah.
All that and more.
I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it. Yeah. So, just for the record, this is canon. Flavortown canonically exists in Eualia.
Oh, it's far away. It's far away from fuck you Island, right?
Oh yeah, it's off the edge of any map you guys have seen. But Flavortown exists in Eualia. And Ski, Baker, and Pepper are now, I can only assume, the terrible rulers of it, who go around demanding food from all the restaurants.
Oh yeah, no, we're awful at this.
I don't think we're awful at it. I mean, I think if we put our minds together, we can actually do this like really well and way more efficiently than Guy ever did.
Exactly.
I mean, there's 3 of us.
By the
Imagine a
gods,
cooking
you're
show
right.
where when you lose, you get eaten.
I mean, really, I think the
I
challenge
love that.
is, can you prepare better food than you yourself?
So we've made Iron Chef.
But with fatalities, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right. Because, I mean, let's be honest, the lizard folk's probably just going to want to eat the people more than their food, so...
Mm.
I don't know, I imagine Flavortown got some pretty damn good chefs.
Exactly my point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Pepper would want the good chefs.
Some damn tasty
Because-
chefs.
No. You can't eat all of them. I need to put hot sauce on their shit.
I mean, one of them was literally a living piece of garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mortal cooking!
Yeah. Oh. This was nice.
This was fun. Thanks
Yeah.
for running it.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
no problem. I'm happy to run goofy shit like this. We will resume next week.